Thinking of buying a condominium in Baltimore? Well, in today's video, we're going to give you all the information you need to know to be an informed buyer when it comes to making a condominium purchase. In today's market, we are seeing lots of competition. I'm filming this video right now in the spring, which is the busiest time in the real estate market in Maryland. And we are seeing when properties are priced well, when they're in good condition, sometimes they are getting multiple offers on them, sometimes they're escalating and housing prices are going up. We're seeing a lot of competition and we're seeing a lot of first-time buyers entering the home buying market right now, which is one of the reasons why there is so much competition. First-time home buyers are seeing that rents are rising. The cost of rent is very, very expensive, and people are seeing that rent prices can be just as high, if not sometimes higher, than if you actually got a mortgage on a single-family home, on a row house, or on a condominium. So many people who have been renting historically are thinking that they should shift their money and their energy to buying something, most namely a condo. Now, there are some things to know about purchasing a condominium that are very different from purchasing a single family home or a row house. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about three major things that you should be thinking about before you start on your condominium purchase search. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you click the subscribe button and you tap the bell for notifications so that you can be alerted as soon as there is new content to the channel. My name is Persia Swift and I am a local realtor here in the Baltimore metro region, and every day I get calls, texts, and messages from people just like you who are thinking about making the move to Baltimore Metro, thinking about purchasing a home here, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, make sure that you reach out to me, to my team, and we would be so thrilled to help you to make a smooth transition to Baltimore. All right, let's get into it. The number one thing that you should avoid when buying a condominium is waiting for prices to fall. So whether you're buying a single family home or whether you're buying a condominium, this is something that you should not get trapped into. You shouldn't get trapped into thinking, we're in a bubble, prices are gonna drop, I just need to wait for interest rates to fall. We have seen that interest rates are supposed to be slowly declining over 2024. However, if you are in a position to buy, my encouragement to you would be to do so sooner rather than later, because we know a couple things. One, when interest rates fall, more people are going to come into the market because you're not the only one waiting on that, right? So that means that increased competition is going to drive prices up. There are going to be multiple offers on things. People are going to be escalating above asking price. And so that's going to create conditions that actually make prices go up once interest rates fall. Okay. Another thing is that prices overall in Baltimore City and in Maryland in general are on the increase. So we're not seeing prices really going down. We're seeing property values going up. And so if you're wanting to take advantage of this, then jumping into the market sooner rather than later would be my advice to you. A couple of things to keep in mind specifically about buying a condominium are that there are several factors that have to do with the purchase price of a condominium and the competitiveness of it. First and foremost is location. There are condominiums all over Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and the metro region. You need to make sure that the location of the condo is where you want it to be, because some locations are going to be more expensive, but also more desirable than others, right? Some condominiums are close to university communities. Some are high rises that are in shopping districts. It really just depends on where you want to live and the type of neighborhood that you are thinking about moving into. In Baltimore, condominiums can range vastly in terms of their prices. You can get condominiums as low as in the $100,000 range, but they also go as high as $4 million if you're looking at the Inner Harbor area. So that's a huge wide range. And again, that has to do with the location. So condominiums sometimes can be super affordable. Other times, depending on their location and the amenities that they have, they're going to be quite pricey. Location has a lot to do with the price of condominiums, but so do amenities. Some condos in Baltimore have no amenities. For the condominium fee that you pay, you're not getting much. I had one listing that had a $700 condominium fee, but it did not have any amenities other than water being included. But it was in a beautiful neighborhood. It was in Tuscany, Canterbury. It was a beautiful pre-war historic building, and so you're paying that condominium fee for the charm. Other buildings, you pay an astronomical condominium fee, like $4,000, but it probably has a ton of amenities like 24-hour concierge. It could have a pool. It could have community rooms. It could have a gym. So it really depends on what's available in the building and what you're paying for and getting in terms of amenities. Other things that have to do with pricing as well as condo fee pricing when it comes to condominiums is the amount of square footage that a unit has, as well as what floor the unit is on, what type of view the unit has. So all of these things go to make a difference in terms of how much you're paying for the unit itself, as well as how much you're paying for the additional condominium fees. Okay, the number 2 mistake to avoid when you're buying a condominium is not understanding the condominium fees. What are they? How much do they cost? What do they include? This is really important. As I mentioned previously, condominium fees can be very nominal and affordable. They could be just a couple $100s a month extra that you pay on top of your mortgage, or we have some condo units in Baltimore City where the condo fee is $4,000 or above. Yes. $4,000 on top of whatever mortgage that you're paying. So, think about that. And number 1, is it affordable? Number 2, yes, you have more than just your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance that you're paying on your mortgage payment. You have this whole other thing called a condo fee that you are responsible for when you live in a condominium. The positives about that condo fee are that they usually cover things that you don't have to worry about. So they usually cover exterior maintenance, they usually cover roofing, snow removal, gardening, all of the things that you don't have to worry about. And one of the reasons why condominium living is so convenient, right? Because you don't have to worry about fixing the roof on your house. You don't have to worry about paying a lawn care guy. You don't have to worry about usually a lot of the systems inside of your house, like the HVAC and all of that kind of stuff, because it's a building that's being taken care of. But of course, that comes at a premium, which is your condo fee. Condo fees also cover amenities if they are available in the condominium building that you're interested in. As I mentioned earlier in the video, amenities include things like a pool, a spa, a community room, a gym, also 24-hour concierge, 24-hour front desk, that's a big one too. So all of these things could be included and are amenities, which are the reason why you are paying this premium, this condominium fee. One thing that's important to remember about condo fees is that sometimes they don't cover everything. There are things that are known as special assessments in condominium buildings, which are not covered by your condo fees. So this could be things like the exterior roof of the building needs to be fixed. And so a special assessment might be imposed on your unit as well as all of the other units. That's an additional fee on top of the condo fees that you are already paying for. Other special assessment reasons could be elevator needs to be upgraded or replaced. I also know of buildings who have had special assessments because they need garage work done. They have like interior kind of garage repairs that need to be done. And so all of the community members of the condo have to pay additional fees on top of what they're already paying in terms of condo fees. So this makes it really, really important when you are finding out, doing your due diligence, talking to your realtor about buying a condo to make sure you know if there are any special assessment fees that are going to be charged to the new potential buyer, what they are, what's the reason for them, and how much they cost. The number 3 mistake to avoid when you are buying a condominium is not understanding all of the condominium docs, rules, regulations, because they are oftentimes much different than if you're buying a single family home or a row house that's not part of a condominium association. Examples of things that condo documents reveal are things like what type of parking that you are eligible to in the building, if there are any pet restrictions. Sometimes buildings in this area do not allow pets at all. Sometimes they're restricted on their weight or breed or number, whether or not you are able to rent the unit to other people once you buy it, whether it can be an Airbnb. All of these things are examples of things that would be in the rules and regulations that you want to make sure you get copies of so that you can review everything and make sure that you are okay with all of the rules before you sign on the dotted line for a unit to become yours. Condominium documents are also really important because they tell you about the health of the condominium community. They let you know how much the community has in reserves, right? So if they don't have any money in reserves and they need to do a repair, that's probably going to mean that there's a special assessment coming up. So that's important to know. It also lets you know how the building is managed. Is it self-managed? If it's a small condo, they might not have a property management company or something like that who's working on repairs. It might be, the members of the building that have to determine when things need to be fixed and things like that. Other larger buildings have property management companies that are responsible for addressing repairs and issues. So these are other important things to take a look at when you're reviewing condo documents before making a decision on whether or not to move forward on them. Well, there you have it, 3 mistakes to avoid when buying a condominium. When you're buying a condo or any other piece of property, there's so much to keep in mind. And so if you have any questions, if you're thinking about making a purchase or making a move, if you're selling your home, anything having to do with real estate in the Baltimore metro region, please make sure that you reach out to my team. You can call us, text us, email us. You can schedule a video call, and it would be our absolute pleasure to help you make a smooth transition to Baltimore. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.